Hey guys, my name is Shara Isabel and I help women to explore their self-love journey, build healthy relationships, and seek adventure in their lives. And today's video is going to be 5 habits to be more productive with your side hustle. So whether this is just a hobby that you have, a passion that you love and you don't want to put on the back burner, or whether it is a actual side hustle that you want to turn one day into a full-time career, I want to give you guys some really important habits that are going to help you to make this a priority. These 5 habits are to help you prioritize your side hustle or your hobby and ensure that it does not get placed on the back burner. So number 1 is set up a distraction-free workplace. And this could mean, shutting yourself in your room and working from your room, or maybe it's a home office, or maybe it's going to a coffee shop and working. Whatever it is, we have obligations, we have responsibilities and people to care for and things to do that don't have to do with your hobby or with your side hustle. So if you don't make it a priority in your mind, it's not going to be a priority. And it's so important to have that space where you're not distracted and you are focused so that you won't allow those other responsibilities to drown out what you're trying to do in that moment. Because if not, you're going to end up doing something else instead, right? You're going to break that concentration, and then you would have, 5 hours would have passed by and you wouldn't get done what you had intended to. So a few things I really like to do is I really like to put on some essential oils in my diffuser. That really sets the mood for me. I like to meditate before I start working on something, and for me personally, working from home is great, and I like to be in my room because it allows me to have a space where I can just, have a quiet space where it's just me, I'm not being distracted by anybody else, and I can do what I have to get done. Along with that, make sure that your space is decluttered, because when it's cluttered, that's just another distraction. It's you telling yourself, oh, I've got to clean, or I was supposed to donate these things last week, or why do I have so much stuff, It's just another distraction. So make sure your area is cleaned, whether it's your desk or your room, or maybe it's just your files or whatever you need is just organized and ready to go. Second habit is actually habit stacking. So get in the habit of habit stacking. So what is that? Habit stacking is when you incorporate new habits right on top of or in between habits you already have established. And this has been so helpful for me because, I just had a hard time with consistently doing new habits, right? I journaled or meditated and they both work great for me, but I wouldn't continuously do them every day or at the same time in the way that I wanted to. So I started with my morning routine. So I got up, brushed my teeth, right? Because I do that every morning. And then after that, I would go straight and get my journal and my pen. Closest to morning pages as I could get, basically. Morning pages is when you journal as soon as you wake up, right? All of the fresh emotions and thoughts are in your head. You're not trying to justify anything or be in denial. You can just get out what's on your head and your heart on paper. So, yes, I would get up, get dressed, brush my teeth, journal, and then I would go straight into meditation. And that is to clear my mind and center myself for the day. And then after that, when I meditated with my essential oils, I would then go straight into writing or go straight into doing some other sort of work that I have to do. And this is helpful for me because it starts off with a habit that's already ingrained in me. And then from there, I'm stacking these new habits, journaling, meditation, then writing. And writing was the one that for me would always slip by or it would take so long to get it done. But I journaled in a good amount of time. I know how to meditate in a quick 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm getting in this pattern and this habit of executing these things that I'm setting out to do. I'm going to brush my teeth, boom, done. I'm going to journal, boom, done. And meditation, great. And it's, focus and focus. Focus is something that is like a muscle. You just have to practice and strengthen it. So the more I'm able to do these other tasks in a certain amount of time, the more discipline and strength I have to do my writing in a certain amount of time. My third tip for being productive with your side hustle is to have your meals and snacks prepared beforehand. Whether you do it in the morning or meal prep once a week or have an option of making a smoothie, which is really quick and simple, have your meals planned beforehand. It takes so much time to either, think and try and figure out what you're going to order, what you're going to eat, actually go and order it, or to, cook yourself something. It just takes a lot of time and energy, and you're taking that energy away from what you're trying to focus on or what you're trying to create. So take the choice out of it and have it already planned, already prepared, whether you think of what you want to eat the next day, the day before, or whether you want to plan it out a week in advance, or whether you have two go-to options. Maybe you have overnight oats in the fridge, maybe you can make a quick and easy smoothie, maybe you have some hummus and vegetables to snack on. Whatever it is for you that you like to eat or you feel like fuels you the best, have it prepped beforehand so you don't have to put that time and energy towards that instead of what you want to focus on and what you want to create. My fourth tip for being productive, is to know what you're going to work on beforehand. Know if you're going to write, know what you're going to write about. Know what your word count goal is. If you're going to film a video, know that you're going to use your camera and you're just going to use the camera function on your phone, or, know what, if you're going to do a workout routine for, your YouTube channel, know what you're going to cover in that video. My fifth tip of how to be productive with your side hustle is to give yourself little mini rewards. There is no one else besides you who's really going to keep yourself accountable. You have friends, maybe you have a coach, but no one's with you all the time, just like you are. It's yourself that has to be self-disciplined, yourself that has to decide to follow through on this goal or the side hustle that you have. And so find little ways to reward yourself. It could be something as simple as having some chocolate after dinner, or going and doing your favorite activity, maybe a favorite workout class. So make sure you find little ways to reward yourself after having a good work session, and also in the big picture of things. Like, it's been a few months, take a vacation, go away for the weekend, do an activity you've always dreamed of doing, something on your bucket list. Those were my 5 habits for how to be productive with your side hustle. That being said, that's all I have for you guys. I hope these recent videos about goals and habits are helping you to actually implement into your daily routine and start chasing and achieving those goals that you have, so you can live that dream life that you really desire. So with that being said, that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.